I'm excited to announce the opening of a new Facebook community for the Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life podcast. And this is to get a group of like minded individuals to get together, to push themselves, to actually hold each other accountable, and to level up their lives. I talk about making a positive impact in the world, and this is how I'm hoping to do that. So, if you're interested in joining, jump on Facebook, look for Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life, and see if you can join the group. Otherwise, drop me a DM on Instagram at just.live.coaching and I'll send you the link. You always have a choice in life, no matter what you think. You may feel like you don't, but the truth is there is always some kind of choice that you can make. Welcome to Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life. This is a podcast that empowers you to take back control of your life, to start unlocking your full potential, and to help you become the best version of yourself. If you like this episode, please let me know by leaving a review or by sharing it with someone who you think would benefit from hearing this. I'm Sanj, and today I'm talking about an important topic that can help transform your life, and that is why you always have a choice no matter what. We fail to sometimes see the fact that we always have a choice in dark times. Like, how many times has it happened to you? You feel like you don't have a choice. There's no actual choice that you can make in the moment. You feel that the power has been taken away from you, that you are a victim to your circumstances, that the world and the decisions and the future has actually been left up to someone else rather than yourself. You are no longer in control. Let me tell you that is absolutely false. You always have a choice. Whether you like it or not, you always have a choice. And in the depths of despair, it can feel like we're trapped in a maze and that there's no way out. But even in these dark times, we do have a choice. But we fail to see this truth because in moments of stress, our brain's cognitive functions can become impaired, making it challenging for you to see beyond the immediate situation. And so societal conditioning and past experiences may lead us to believe that your choices are limited or predetermined, but in reality, you have the power to choose how you respond to any situation, no matter how dire it may seem. Has this happened to you? When in the dark time, it feels like your brain has just shut down. You don't know what to do. You don't know what decision to make. You don't feel like there's a decision to be made because your brain is going into survival mode. It's trying to protect itself. And in the moments of stress, that's what happens. You feel like everything's closing in on you, like you have no choice. You're literally in flight or fight mode. But even then, you have that choice. And as I said, you do have that choice. But the problem is sometimes there are two bad choices. And you know that there's a choice A and choice B. Both of them are undesirable. Both of them are unattractive. Both of them are not choices you want to make. So you go for then the third option. You find yourself stuck between a rock and a hard place, unable to make a decision because both options just are so equally unappealing to you. You're not alone. You are not the first person to experience this, and you're not going to be the last. And when faced with two unattractive choices, you may feel paralyzed by indecision. And so you go to the third choice, which is you opt to do nothing rather than to make a choice. You prefer to sit there and stay in that limbo because you find it difficult to make a decision. You find it difficult to decide between the two bad choices. So by having that fear of making the wrong decision, it can actually activate the brain's threat response. And what that does is it leads you to avoid the question. It leads you to avoid the decision. So you end up having avoidance behavior. So when you recognize as well that still indecision is still a choice, it's one that keeps you stagnant, it's one that prevents growth, it's one that keeps you in the same place. You can empower yourself to start taking action, even in the face of uncertainty. You can empower yourself to start making decisions, even if both seem unattractive. But staying in limbo is not any more attractive. It will just keep you in that same position until what will happen is either you have to make a choice, or sometimes by you choosing not to do anything, sometimes that choice is then automatically made for you. And that could be the thing that you're waiting for. You could be waiting for someone else to make that decision for you. So then you can say, well, I didn't decide to do that. And this is a problem when we are trying to come to make decisions. It's easier for us to use other people as excuses. So when you are in that moment of indecision, when you are thinking, okay, what do I do? And so you decide to opt for, I'm going to stay where I am until I'm either forced to take action or someone makes a decision for me. When you decide that, it's because you're not confident in yourself. You don't have the self-confidence to make that tough decision. So what you do is you end up then putting it on someone else. So then you can blame them. You can then say, oh, well, you know what? They made the decision. They did it for me. And then it helps appease your mind, saying that, oh yeah, this was the decision made for me because you failed to actually make that decision. So what that then shows is you need to start working on your self-confidence, because when you improve your self-confidence, when you increase your self-confidence, it will help you make those tough decisions. When you believe in yourself and your abilities, you're more likely to trust your judgment and make choices aligned with your values and goals. If you leave it up to other people, they may not make those same choices. They will make choices that align with their values, with their goals, and you may end up getting the short straw of it. So when you actually start to build your self-confidence, you actually improve your decision-making abilities. There is a strong correlation between self-confidence and decision-making abilities. And so individuals who possess higher levels of confidence, they actually demonstrate greater resilience in challenging situations. So don't you want to improve your self-confidence? Don't you want to build up that resilience? So you need to start cultivating that self-confidence so you can silence that inner critic that feeds self-doubt, the one that feeds hesitation, so you can empower yourself to start taking decisive action, even when you're faced with difficult choices. So if you want to build your self-confidence, 5 ways in which you can do it is: practice self-compassion, treat yourself with kindness and compassion, embrace your imperfections because they are part of you. They're part of your unique journey. It's part of who you are. And yes, they may be imperfections, but it doesn't mean you can't work on them. Yeah, the second way to actually build your self-confidence is to set yourself some achievable goals. When you're breaking down your large goals into smaller achievable goals and celebrating success along the way, you actually end up building your self-confidence. Every small little win that you get along the way, you celebrating it, will end up building your self-confidence, the belief in yourself, your resilience. Challenge your negative thoughts. Number 3, reframe those limiting beliefs and that negative self-talk into empowering affirmations that reinforce your worth and your capabilities. Challenge them. If you say to yourself, I can't do it, give yourself some reasons why you can do it, how you've done it before in the past. When you start challenging your negative thoughts, that's when you become the person you want to. You start actually destroying those limiting beliefs. You start quieting down that voice in your head. Step out of your comfort zone as well. Number 4, if you embrace discomfort, you actually expand your skills and your experience. You open up new opportunities. When you expand those skills and experience, of course you're going to get more self-confidence because you're doing things you never thought possible. You're doing things that are new to you. You're beating them. You're actually learning new things which you have never learned before. So you're going to build up that self-confidence because you're showing yourself that you are capable of so much more than what you thought. And the fifth way is surround yourself with supportive people. When you seek out the right kind of people around you who are positive, they're uplifting, and they believe in your potential, they're going to encourage your personal growth. They're going to encourage your personal development. And they'll be the ones there showing you, helping you when your limiting beliefs, when you're struggling to quieten that voice, when your limiting beliefs are actually holding you back. The right people around you will change your life. So what choice can you make today to move closer to living the life that you desire? What can you do? What choice can create a positive change in your life? No matter the circumstances, you always have a choice. So choose courage over fear, choose action over inaction, and choose empowerment over complacency. You are in charge of your life, so take control. Take back the pen and actually write the story the way you want it to go. Remember, your mindset shapes your reality. Master it and you'll master your life. My mission is to make a positive impact on this world, and I sincerely hope you can help me do that by liking, by following, by sharing and subscribing to this podcast. Until next time, keep seeking, keep growing, and keep mastering your mindset to master your life. Thank you.